Hello everyone, how are you today? My name's Helen and today we're going to share a Christmas story. Now it's a little bit different because I don't have a book and I don't have any pictures to share with you. So maybe we can create the pictures of the story together in our heads. To start with, I'd like you to just make yourself nice and comfortable, and maybe you want to grab a little blanket like me so you can be all cozy too. The important thing is that you're comfortable. So find a chair to sit on. Maybe have a little bit of a lay down. That's okay. Because I'm going to ask you if you're comfortable to do so. So just gently close your eyes. Because as I tell the story, you can imagine all the things in your head. So this story starts here. It was a cold December day and it was getting close to tea time. So it wasn't quite fully dark, but the sun was no longer playing out. And all of a sudden, some lovely little snowflakes started to fall from the sky. And as they danced down from the sky and landed on the ground, they started to form a snowman. Can you imagine what that snowman looks like in your head? So this is your own snowman. And I want you to think about, what does he look like? Does he have a carrot for a nose? Maybe he's wearing your favourite hat and scarf. Or perhaps he's got his own. Think about how big he is. Is he teeny tiny snowman? Or is he humongous? This is your snowman. So he can look like whatever you want him to look like. The evening is getting darker and darker. And your snowman is standing frozen, very, very still. Maybe you could pretend to be your snowman. Then how still can you be? The night passed by and the snowman stood very, very still all night. And as the sun started to shine down onto the snowman, it started to feel a little bit warmer. Take a deep breath in and imagine what that cold air feels like. You know when you can see your breath? See, the funny thing about snowmen is they don't like the sun and they often try to hide from the sun. All of a sudden, a little birdie hops along the glittering snow. Can you imagine what that snow looks like when the sun's shining on it? And it's very white and very glittery. And as the little birdie hops towards your snowman, he leaves teeny tiny little footprints in the snow. Can you imagine what that looks like? As the sun gets higher and higher in the sky, the snowman decides he doesn't want to stick around. And he slowly starts to melt. Can you imagine that you are your snowman? And imagine what it would feel like to just melt. Maybe you would start to relax your arms and your legs and start to get smaller and smaller and melt into the chair or into the bed that you're laying on. letting your whole body just relax as you slowly melt. And before you know it, your snowman is huddled on the floor. See, the funny thing about snowmen is they're magic like that. Take in a couple of nice deep breaths, maybe giving your fingers and your toes a little bit of a wiggle, and having a teeny tiny little stretch. You can open up your eyes now. Thank you for joining me on our snowman adventure.